The very thought of you.
I'm Roy Agee. I'm a musician here, a trombone player primarily, and I love to write. So those things, that's what I do. Country music was always around where I grew up. You know, my mom and dad listened to country music. So I started on banjo, started in bluegrass. It was a great ear trainer, trying to figure out all the rolls and everything. And like, what was that middle note? Bink! Bink! And you're rewinding the tape over and over. So that's how it got started. I like to make people laugh. I think I like that as much as I like playing. How rural a background I have, to have traveled all the different places and experienced all the things. Or like at a dance party at Paisley Park, I tried to imagine what would my dad do. I think he would probably spontaneously combust. I don't think he would even know how to handle something like that. What are they doing? And I think that's a lot of what music did too, is it reinforced what my mother was telling me. As I traveled the world, I got to know people of all sorts of different races, backgrounds, gender groups, people who didn't even identify as genders, people who just saw the world in a completely different way, but not really. Not at the end of the day, we see the same things, you know. Always think, oh God, I'm not that great, you know. And she would believe regardless, right? And she said, you just have to believe, you just have to believe. And so it sounds so simple, and it really is, but simple isn't always easy, especially when you fight your own demons. So I think her influence was to believe that I was good enough, you know, that was just believe. You know. That means policing my thoughts and being like, why don't you be kind to yourself instead of acting like a jerk in your mind, you know? How about you teach with compassion, you know? How about you learn something slow? How about you be willing to sound bad, to sound good? All of that, it's all information, and that's another thing that I got from a colleague that I took a lesson with not too long ago. It's like, when you're learning to shoot a basketball, your misses are just as informative as your goals. So when you hit the hoop, that's information. When you miss up wildly and hit nothing but the glass or nothing at all, that is also information, so equal. So that's why I try to adopt to get past the sort of automatic firing of self-criticism in my brain. And my mom had a lot to do with reinforcing the good side of it. I guess my curiosity has kept me out of the mindset about where I stand. I'm always feeling like I'm probably a stone's throw from working at Home Depot, but that's not really, that's fear talking, and I think every musician has that same sort of fear voice. Well, I can drive a truck, or I guess it's over. Success for me is being able to do something I really care about, at least having an outlet to make music and while I make a living as well. Not everything I play I'm nuts about, but most of it I am. You know, I've got to the point where most of what I do, I can really bring myself to it. And if you can bring yourself to it, you feel good about that. I don't know that there's a better definition of success. If you reach inside of yourself and you accomplish something because of what you found, that is success to me.